I'm going to show you some exercises for the tricep muscle in the back of the arm. A lot of people ask me, how can I get rid of that looseness in the back of my arm? You know, you have a strong bicep muscle because it's at a mechanical advantage because we pick up a lot of things. We lift our groceries, we lift our kids, all sorts of things. This requires a little more thought and attention. And it requires work, and it requires maybe a change in your diet. So we're going to start with a dumbbell. I have just a 5-pound dumbbell, and I'm going to show you some tricep kickbacks to start with. You can do this with one or two hands. With two hands I'll show you first. So you're going to soften your knees a little, very slightly hinge forwards, doesn't have to be a big movement, and you're just going to press back and extend. And you can see my tricep muscle is working. So it's just in and press back. Or kick back. It's called kickback sometimes. Here, in and back. You may just want to do one arm, and you may want to use a chair. With your chair, one hand on your chair, step back with one leg, and kick back, kick back, kick back. Maybe going to do about 10 or 12 of those. Start with a lighter weight and then progress to heavier if you like. I tend not to do a heavy weight just because I already have quite a big tricep muscle. And so I'm really going for more definition myself. If you want a larger muscle, less reps, heavier weight. Then you can do a overhead extension. So you're going to take it behind, and here's your work when you press up. Draw your navel in, don't arch your back if you can help it. Take it down behind and press up. It's down behind your head, and it's pressing up. And a little squeeze at the top really helps to feel that muscle there working. You can double up if that's just too easy, right? So maybe you're comfortable doubling up your weights. Be careful not to hit yourself in the head. Press up and a little squeeze there. Press up. Or you could go 10-pound weight here and just use the one weight. Then we have some exercises. You could also do these exact same exercises seated in your chair. If you feel like, oh, my back hurts, or I don't want to do it, or you're sitting down at the office and you have some weights by your side, or you're at home at your desk, right? No excuse. Get your weights, sit tall, and just press straight down. I'm not even leaning forwards, I'm just pressing straight down. Now, obviously, the bicep is working, but I'm not putting a lot of effort into the bicep. I'm putting it into the back of the arm, the tricep. Now, if I want to put the effort into the bicep, I would add some resistance as I pull up, and some resistance if I want as I go down. Right now I'm not really resisting on the way up. There's my work on the side. I'm lifting up and then I'm pressing down, I'm squeezing, or maybe you do hinge forwards. Squeeze back. This is a little harder because I have to hold the arm up now, the weighted arm up. Keep the shoulder back. Inhale in, exhale to kick back. So again, try maybe, if you haven't done this before, try for 10 to 12, even without weight, or a lighter weight if you're just starting out and learning. And then we've also got some exercises we can do with the kettlebell. I really like the kettlebell. I like these metal kettlebells because they tend to have a smaller ball on the bottom and they're not as cumbersome. So I'm going to show you similar exercises with the kettlebell. We're going to take hold of the handles, turn the bell up, take it overhead, hold your belly in, soften those knees if that helps, and you're going to take it behind, don't knock yourself in the back. Keep the elbows in and press up, which holding this, you can't really let your elbows go out too far, but you want to feel the back of those arms working in both directions actually. As I go down, I feel the back of my arm working, and then I really feel it as I go back up. Yes, you may feel it in your neck, in your traps, in your sides, but you're targeting, hopefully, your triceps. Then we can also do another great one with the kettlebell or with a weight, no problem with just a hand weight. Dumbbell is around the world. So here when I go around, I feel this here working. And then as I connect over to the other side, now I feel this working and come back round. And I would alternate, so around, You'll feel your sides working. It's a little more of a stretch in the sides. Just do be careful of your back. So I wouldn't take a super heavy kettlebell to begin with. Yeah, so there and back in. And then you could also do the same with a weight. So you take it up, not up because we're going around the world. We go around, around, and back to the chest. I always like to finish at the chest because then I don't skip any of this movement. I'm very strong on getting the full range of motion to get the full benefit. And I do feel this stretch here, but be careful not to pull the lower back. So that's the kettlebell around the world, tricep press overhead, or with your dumbbell. Then we have the stretchy bands. I have a couple, they come in all different colors. This green one's nice and light, grey one's pretty light too. Much about the same like these ones, but they will vary in color and strength. So get a few of them, and triceps, again, probably going to need a lighter one to start with. So you can take your strap, if you like, behind your back. So you have it like this. Be careful not to dump the ribs forwards and hurt the back. Keep those ribs inwards, belly in, but don't over-tuck the pelvis or over-arch. So neutral, I like to call it neutral. Keep the lower arm stationary and then stretch. Oh, well, this was an old band, obviously. So hopefully, glad I wasn't using that with one of my clients. Let's try with the grey one. So start again and stretch that arm up and down. Right, so it's just up and squeeze at the top so you feel the back of your arm working, and down. Or some of you may have the straps with the handles, and maybe you prefer to stand on it, as long as just be careful with those other straps because they do. My one was obviously old and it snapped. So we're going to stand on one of the handles, and then I'm going to take it behind, and I'll show you with one arm. Okay, same thing, stomach in, spine neutral, and press up and down. I'm not putting a lot of effort into this right now. If I wanted to make it harder, I would shorten my strap, right? Use that core strength, you're working your abs too, and take it up, and you have to feel a little more of my bicep now, but you'll see that arm trembling. And down. Try not to take it out too much here, you're going to pull on your shoulder. Keep it in here. Yeah. So that's that. Or you could do it with both arms. So you stand on your strap, take it behind, press up, mind you don't hit yourself with the handle, up, right, pushing up, there. So that's that. Now those of you that do not have any equipment, no excuse, we can all find some sort of strap, and I was just experimenting with this, and I do feel this in my triceps. Take your strap so that it's not too wide, take your arms out and just pull out, and I feel my triceps working. Watch your wrists, try not to do too much of this, keep them nice and straight with the rest of the arm and shoulder, and pull. You could also bend the elbows and pull out this way. You could take it overhead and pull out. You could take it down here and pull out. So I do feel other muscles working, but I'm beginning to tremble now. I definitely feel my triceps working. I'm trying to keep my shoulders down. And of course you could do this seated. So that's with your strap. And then a yoga block or a book. So, we've all got a book, but a lot of us have yoga blocks these days. Taking your yoga block, bring your block towards your chest, get your palms flat on your block, and just squeeze in. And I'm feeling my triceps working. Do this sitting down, do it standing up, do it walking around. Try different heights, different distances. Shoulders down still. Right? Maybe overhead, forwards. See those triceps, they are working. I feel them working. Just squeezing. Maybe you lift. Right? So lots of different exercises you can do for triceps. You just have to keep doing them. If you stop, then you're not going to gain the benefit of all those exercises that you started to work on. Keep doing it. Do not stop. Eat well, enjoy, have fun. See you next time.